Hey beauties, welcome back to the mansion. Today we're going to be doing another girl talk series. If you're new here and you don't know what that is, it's basically like where me and my girls, so you guys, we have like just a girl chat and we talk about different kind of things, different topics. Go check out my playlist if you want to, because I mean you should, girl. It's where I have all my good advice. And as you probably saw by the title and the cover, today's topic is 10 things I learned as a teen, because I just wanted to talk about the 10 main things I learned as a teen that really helped me get through my teenhood. Before I started filming, I was like, I really want me a Dubai chocolate matcha, and I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I got me a Dubai chocolate matcha with a birthday cake pop. I don't really ever get their cake pops. I mean, they're good, it's just I don't really eat sugar like that, so yeah. But she's cute, she's pink. I'm gonna try her. I already know she's good, so I don't even know. I've had her before just so long ago. But yeah, if you've not already tried, like, if you love matcha and you've not tried that Dubai chocolate matcha, honey, it's so freaking good. If you don't really love chocolate, I don't know, it just tastes like matcha with chocolate. It doesn't taste like anything different, but yeah, literally so good. The person kind of messed up my order. They said they put too much stuff in it. I don't know what they put too much of, but I freaking love it. And I've had it already before so many times. So freaking good. It's my favorite thing that they have at Starbucks. They better never get rid of this. Before we actually get into the girl chat, I have some products to review for you guys that got sent to me. So yeah, we're not really going to review them today. We're just going to kind of look at them. I mean, I might review them in a future video. I might not, because this was not like a paid promotion or anything. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I got. This is the first thing they sent, was some Laneige lip mask. I've not actually like looked at them yet. This is for water sleeping mask, and this one's the lip sleeping mask. So I'm going to try this one tonight, definitely. I've been waiting to try the Laneige, so I'm happy I got that. And then this brand I've never heard of. It's called like Clarins or something. Then we got some Anew Power Serum. I'm pretty sure that's how you say this brand name. Then we got lash serum, which is pretty cool. I don't really know. I'm going to try to look up the ingredients in this, because I already have pure rosemary I use for my lash serum. I make my own, so yeah. But honestly, what is this brand? I don't know. It's up there. I honestly have no clue what that brand is. Then I have two more Laneige products. I don't know what they are exactly. Radiant C Cream. Probably for your eyes or something. Let's get into the girl chat. Number one, relationships will just most likely waste your time. First of all, teenagers are still teenagers, honey. They're not ready for commitment. They're young. They haven't experienced much. They're not ready to settle down with somebody for life. Even if they think they are, they eventually get bored, or like they're like, oh, this is holding me back from certain things. I can't do certain things. Honey, that's obvious. Like, teenagers, they're not actually ready for commitment. Even if they seem like they are, a lot of them are not. Some of them really are, because they've been through a lot in life, and like, you know, they want that like just deep connection with somebody, and that's just that. There is teens that will actually lock down, but a lot of them, honey, it's not gonna work, or it's gonna be a very tough relationship, because you guys are still young. Things are still happening. There's still so many people that are single. That's in your age group. It's just, it's honestly just very stressful. So I'd say try to like stop striving for relationships when you're a teen. Stop being like, I really want a boyfriend, I really want a girlfriend, because honey, it seems all fun and games until they're calling you, where are you at, or did you cheat on me, did it, and it's just annoying, honey. It's so annoying. You have to deal with somebody else all the time. It's like a big baby. Like, honestly, I don't want to have to deal with nobody else. I mean, obviously, do what you want to do. For this whole video, do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you my personal advice. I would say when you're a teen, the reason why our parents say don't date when you're a teen is for a reason, because it honestly just wastes so much of your time. It makes you skip school to stay on call all night, or stay up on call with those people. Like, honey, you just waste so much of your time, so much of your energy for somebody that might not be there forever. I just say keep them as a boyfriend. I mean, as like a friend, like as a guy friend. Keep them as a girlfriend, whatever, but don't like, I don't know. I just feel like relationships as a teen is never really a good thing, honey. It's just so stressful on you. It's a lot. It really is a lot, and somebody always almost ends up in a heartbreak. I'm not saying all the time. Like I said, there is people that have literally made it from teens to literally marriage for life and whatnot, but like, it's just like most of the time that's not how it is with teens, honey. Their mindset is not in that. They just want to have fun. For them, dating is just fun. It's like, oh, I have a girlfriend, that's so fun. I get to just call somebody whenever I want. I can just tell somebody I love it. It's fun for them. It's fun for all, you know, it's just fun and games. It's not like, oh yeah, this is like my partner for life, I'm committing. You know what I mean? It's a lot different than when you're an adult. Like, what do you expect from teenage boys, teenage girls, honey? Whether you're a boy or girl watching this, I don't know what you expected. They're teens. They're not ready for commitment. The person that broke up with you for no reason, honey, they're just not ready. They still want to play. They still want to have fun. They don't want to just be locked down with somebody, honey. That's when you've actually like experienced life and you're like, okay, I know this is what I want to settle down. I'm getting old. That's kind of more when it happens is when you're an adult. So that's why I say stay away from dating. I mean, if your heart really feels, or not your heart, because your heart is deceitful, honey. But if God is really telling you, go for it, then clearly God wants you to go for it for a reason. It might not be for you guys to get married someday. It might be for a lesson. But yeah, also just know that every time a relationship ends, honey, that is such a good thing. Guess why? Because you get to get yourself back up and be better than you were before. Also, you learned a big lesson. Sorry about that. There's always a huge lesson in every bad thing that happens, especially when bad things happen. There's the biggest lessons. I'm telling you, literally. You might not even know what the lesson is till a couple months later. That's what happened to me for almost everything in life. I don't learn my lesson till like a little bit later. I'm like, oh, hold up. This happened because of this. How did I not know? How did I not realize that? Or like, I can't believe I was so stupid before that God had to send me all that just to realize. You know what I'm trying to say? Most teens do not work for the future. Most teens do not care about their future. They don't prepare themselves for anything. They literally go out, party all night, get drunk, come home feeling sick, go to sleep, then they're hungover the whole rest of the day. They skip school, whatever. Teens, they often waste their time and they think, oh, I'm not going to be an adult forever, or like whatever, I'll figure it out later. It's not that deep. And then once they're an adult, they literally have nothing figured out. Honey, don't be like that unless you don't actually care and that's how you want to live life. That's how you want to live life. But if you actually want to be successful and all that kind of stuff, you cannot waste your time like those other teens. So don't just do what people do. Literally, I hate when people say this kind of stuff to me, like, oh, if somebody jumped off a cliff, would you? But, like, seriously, don't just do what they're doing just because they're wasting their time and their life, partying all the time, going to every single party that is available, that they can go to. Don't be doing that. Just because everybody else is at the party doesn't mean you got to go to the party, honey. You're not missing out on anything except for people that are getting drunk, wasting their time, literally not caring, having to care in the world about their future. At least you're at home working for your future. So then in the future, when those people are adults and they're on the streets saying, damn, I don't have no money, I don't have no good job, at least you can look at them and say, well, now I have all this money, I can go party now. You can party later, honey, once you have the money, once you can be at fancy parties with champagne, with wine, all that kind of stuff. Just do not waste your time because you need to work for your future. Don't just literally do what everybody else is doing where they don't work for the future and they don't care. They're just having fun. Oh, we only live once. Yeah, you only live once, honey. You only live once, so use it wise. Don't waste your time getting drunk. Also, thinking about the future, do not get in drama with people because you don't know who these people could be in the future. They might be your boss. They might be somebody crazy. Just don't be in drama with nobody. First of all, again, it wastes your time. It wastes your energy, honey. It makes you mad. It gets you in a certain mood for no reason when you shouldn't be feeling like that. Do not let anybody else ruin your peace just because they want to start drama, just because they call you ugly. Who gives a damn? If somebody tries to start drama with you, honey, look at them and say, okay, I don't know you. That's that. And you literally don't talk to them anymore. I literally don't know you. I could care less about what you say about me. I mean, I could be talking about you too while I turn around. Who cares? Literally, who cares? I don't know you. I'm not wasting my time or energy or my voice even talking to you. I'm not going to even say a word back to you because I don't care about you. You do not deserve my energy, my time, anything. Or even seeing my face in real life. You don't deserve that. People pay, right, to come see me. You don't deserve that. That's what you got to say. Sorry, that's what you literally got to say to those kind of people. Or like, just, that's what you got to think. Like, literally, who cares? You're miserable. How are you over here having time to even talk bad about somebody? I mean, you're bringing another human being down. That is pathetic. I don't give a damn if you're my enemy. I would never try to bring you down. Honey, I'm going to still encourage you. I'm going to still sit there and be like, I still wish for the best for you. Because honestly, just because you hate me doesn't mean I'm gonna waste my time hating you and have hate in my heart, honey. Because I don't deserve to have hate in my heart towards nobody. I don't deserve that. I want to be peaceful, right? So I'm not going to have none of that. I'm not going to have no drama. Literally, don't waste your time on drama either, honey. That goes in with that category. Maybe it does. Kind of, not really. But I need to talk about it anyway. Figure out what you want to do for life and stop waiting. Start working now. I don't care if you say, oh, I have school, I have studies, I don't have time for stuff. Honey, I was running a YouTube channel. I was running my nail business all while I was still doing school, and I still did it, honey. You make time for it. You say, okay, I'm gonna post every day on this day. That means I have to record on this day, edit on this day, and then do school on this day. Whatever. You can make time for it, because all those times where you're scrolling on TikTok, you're wasting your time hanging out with people that literally are not going to upgrade your future. You could be spending that time working on your business, working on gaining more knowledge for your future business, your future work, because every teen's always like, oh, I know what I want to do when I'm older. I want to be a real estate agent or something. And then you're like, okay, what do you know about, somebody asked you, what do you know about real estate? And you say literally nothing. I don't know yet. I haven't gone to school for that yet. I'm waiting till college. No, honey, you do not wait. You start working, you start getting knowledge now, because once you are actually the age, 20, whatever, going to college or doing whatever with your life, starting your business, you'll have all the knowledge. You'll have so much knowledge because you've been learning from day one. Literally start practicing, start doing stuff now. If I would have said, oh, I want a nail business when I'm older, so I'm just going to wait to practice then, I would have at least taken 2-3 years out of my time when I was older trying to just learn and practice nails. Now, I learned earlier, so it only took me a whole 2 years to learn nails. Now I know how to do my own nails. Perfect, amazing, right? And if I would have waited, then first of all, I wouldn't have been making money now, because I also did start making money now. You could do the same thing, honey. So yeah, stop saying, oh, it's whatever, that's my future job, I'll figure that out in the future. Right now I'm just focused on school. No, because honey, if school is not going to get you your dream job, if the school you're in right now is not teaching you stuff about your dream job, the job you want when you're older, then there's no point of focusing more on school than that. Learning about your dream job. Learn more about your dream job. Stop focusing on this stupid school. I know your parents might say, oh, you still have to, whatever. Yeah, whatever. If you want to make your parents happy, still graduate, whatever. But focus on what you want for the future. Don't just be focusing on this school that isn't teaching you anything about the job you're actually going to be having for the rest of your life. If you want to graduate, do not skip school. I promise you, you don't want to be grown and old as fuck when everybody else in school is these little grade 9, grade 10s. You don't want to be there, honey. It's not fun. Do not do that. If you actually want to graduate school, do not skip. If you actually want to skip one day out of the week, whatever, but make sure you always are passing every class, because you do not want to have to go back a year. It is not fun. It's literally not fun. Like, do not, honey. You would rather do it young than do it when you're old as fuck and everybody else got cars, houses, money, and you ain't got nothing but school, honey. Do not be doing that. Something I learned the hard way, people will judge you no matter what. Literally, there's nothing you can do to make people stop judging you. You cannot be perfect. You cannot be up to everybody's standard. There's always going to be people judging you. Literally. Some person might think you're beautiful. Some other person's going to think you're completely ugly. People have different standards. People have different mindsets. People have different visions of you. Different versions of you in their mind too. You know, everybody has a different version of you. Somebody you're their enemy, somebody you're the best friend, somebody you're their daughter, right? Everybody has a whole different version of you in their head. Oh, you're a good person, you're a bad person. Does not matter what other people think, honey. They are always going to judge you, so stop caring. Literally stop caring. Oh, that person said I was ugly. Why are you taking that so personally? Like, you know, in the back of your mind, you look at some people and think that they're ugly too. It doesn't mean everybody else thinks they're ugly. Literally, that's just their standard. Maybe they do think you're ugly. Who cares? Literally, who cares if they think you're ugly? You don't have to like them. They don't have to think you're beautiful, right? Literally, if somebody doesn't think you're beautiful or whatever, who cares? If somebody thinks you're mean, literally, who cares? It does not matter what people think about you, honey. It matters what you think about yourself. Literally, what you think about yourself matters the most, because you, at the end of the day, are always with yourself, no matter what. You can't just go to your friend's house and escape yourself, honey. You're always with yourself. No matter where you are, everywhere, you're always with yourself. You have to love yourself, honey. Do not try to please everybody else by just wearing what the society likes, doing what society likes. No, do what you want to do, honey, because it's going to make you happy. And at the end of the day, like I said, you live with yourself every second, all the time. Why would you not want to enjoy your presence? You should love and enjoy your presence. If you guys are like hating when you're alone and you always want to be with people and just being alone isn't fun for you, you need to heal, honey. There's something wrong with you. Like, not in a bad way. I'm saying, like, you need to heal, honey. Like, seriously, because you should love being by yourself. You should enjoy your own presence. You should enjoy just being by yourself and talking to yourself and taking care of yourself. You should enjoy that. So if you don't, honey, you need to get deep with yourself. You need to heal something inside of you. I promise you, it's going to make a big difference, honey. You'll be so much happier. You need to always be happy with yourself. You should never be feeling lonely when you're alone. You should always feel like you got company because you're there for yourself and you love yourself. Do not rely on school to teach you everything, because like I said, a lot of the schools, high school, all that, they're just teaching you math, science, basic stuff that might not help you for your future job or your dream job. So Do not rely on school to teach you everything. If you want to learn how to pay taxes and school hasn't taught you that yet, go learn it yourself. If you want to learn certain things, teach it to yourself, honey. Do your own research, because school's not going to teach you everything you need to know. Do not think school's going to teach you how to be an adult, how to live life, how to pay groceries, how to do this, how to do all of that, how to budget. Like, a lot of, they don't do that. And if they do teach you, they teach you very slow, very, very hard, and you can't remember that kind of stuff. Literally, school's so boring that even when they teach you stuff, you don't remember it. So when you teach it to yourself and you're having a good time, you're like, okay, I'm gonna learn this, so then when I'm older, like, I can just be prepared, right? Prepare yourself for the future. Do not rely on school to teach you, honey, because school's not going to teach you how to freaking call your lawyer, how to do this. It's not going to teach you how to do all that kind of stuff. I don't know why I use lawyer as an example. I was going to say landlord, but whatever, lawyer too, whatever. They don't teach you all that kind of stuff. Sometimes there's some classes that teach you that stuff, but again, like I said, a lot of things don't stay in your mind. A lot of the facts, a lot of the different steps of it doesn't stay or stick with you, because school's honestly kind of boring. I mean, not for everybody, but for a lot of people. So it's kind of hard to just keep the knowledge that they teach you, because it's like you don't care that much about it. So it's not like, something you care to remember. But yeah, do not rely on school to teach you everything. I just need to include that in this video, because don't think you're going to graduate and you're going to be amazing. You're going to know how to do everything, buy a house, do all that. You might not know how to do any of it, honey, and that's okay. Literally, school's not going to teach you how to open up a bank account. It's not going to teach you all that kind of stuff, at least not these normal classes. Honey, your energy is very, very valuable. You need to protect it, and do not hang out with energy drainers. Like, seriously. There's people that you go to hang out with, and you'll come home and you feel like, oh, I'm really tired, or I feel drained, or I just don't feel as good as I did before hanging out with them. Honey, those are energy drainers. When you're hanging out with them, your good energy is being sucked out because of all their negative energy, honey. It's very, very spirit things like that are very much like, they're powerful and people don't even realize it, but then they think, oh yeah, that's kind of right. Literally, when you hang out with people like that, you always are feeling drained after hanging out with them. You're just not feeling as good, honey. It's not good to be around those kind of people. Do not hang out with energy drainers, is what I'm trying to say. Keep your energy, your peace. Literally, like I said earlier, always keep your peace. Don't let nobody else ruin that. Do not let anybody else condemn that, or like, what's it called when they like take over? Do not let them put all their negative energy on you, because if somebody's with their negative energy coming towards you, coming at you like, I hate you and da-da-da, basically talking bad about you, and you take that energy and you're like, oh my gosh, that made me so offended, oh my gosh, I feel so mad now. You just received their negative energy, and now guess what? You're left feeling negative, not good. So you shouldn't have done that. You should have ignored it and been like, no, I have good energy right now. I'm going to ignore your negative energy. I'm not going to let that consume me. It matters most about what you think about you. I know I already basically said this, but I need to really, really talk about this. If you waste your life going around thinking, okay, I always gotta please people, I always gotta make people like me, like, I basically, like, you do things for yourself, but then you also kind of do things because other people would like you to do that, or da-da-da. Like, I'm not saying things like, oh, help somebody out or something like that. Like, I mean, like, for you, if you're like, oh, I really want to wear this kind of clothing, but like, I know people would think I'm kind of weird, or I'd look too much, so I'm not going to wear that, I'm going to kind of diet down. No, do not do things for other people, honey, because honestly, that's never going to leave you happy. If you did everything out of what you would want, literally, I promise you, you'd be so freaking happy. You'd be like, wow, like, I feel amazing. I've always wanted this, like, and I finally did that. Like, I stopped caring what people would think. So it's also about caring what people think. A lot of you guys care so much about what people think that you don't reach your full potential. Literally, reach your full potential, honey. Get to the best version of yourself. Stop caring what people think, and realize that it matters only what you care about. I mean, only what you think about yourself. Like I said, there's always going to be people that do not like you. Always, honey. Always. There's always going to be people that don't like you, or people that judge you, people that think you're ugly. That's always going to happen. So stop caring what anybody thinks. It does not matter. There could be 100 people hating you. That does not matter. You still love yourself at the end of the day. That's what matters most. So yeah, love yourself. Freaking enjoy your company, like I said, because it's actually once you step into that self-love and you actually love yourself, life is 10 times better. You stand up for yourself. You stop caring what people think. Literally, you do everything for you. You make yourself happy every single day. Literally, you bring yourself up. You talk to yourself so good. Loving yourself is actually so freaking powerful, I promise you. Parties, dating, and doing crazy shit is not so fun once you gotta lock in. Literally what I said, well, you're having fun right now as a teen, partying, going out all the time, hanging out with people 24/7, skipping school, ain't doing nothing for the future. Honey, it's not going to be fun once you're an adult and you gotta lock in. Once you graduate, once you're done with school and you gotta lock in, that is not going to be fun. You're going to have to try to find a job. First of all, the jobs you're going to find without a good degree without planning first is not going to be very good, even with a degree, because degrees don't really get you much. I promise you, the government lies to you about that kind of stuff. It don't get you too much, honestly. They always say there's too much people working in places, da-da-da-da, so don't rely on that either. But I'm trying to say, like, once you got to lock in, honey, life is going to be so hard. You're going to be like, damn, I don't got a job yet. I don't have a car yet. Wait, I don't have this yet. Wait, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know how to buy, like, a car. I don't even know how to buy a house. Wait, hold up. Like, you're going to have to lock in one day, and it's going to be all on you at once. And you're going to be like, wait, now I got to do all this in this little short amount of time because I'm adult now. My parents want me out the house, all this kind of stuff. Honey, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. And if you living that kind of life and not thinking about your future, your parents aren't going to have much mercy for you, honey. They're not. Does not matter how much they love you. They're not going to have too much mercy for you, honey. They might, but not too much. I promise you that. So don't think, oh, they're just going to, da-da-da. You might be on the streets one day if you keep this life up, honey. Which, if that's what you want, who cares? You think that's fun? Okay, that's you. It's whatever. But yeah, that's why I said learn stuff now while you're young. So then once you do go to lock in one day, you're not overwhelmed. You're already prepared for everything, and you'll just have it like this, and you'll have a good life. You'll have a good adulthood. You'll not be one of those adults that are like, I hate working, or I hate doing all this, I hate life, because you actually love your job. You focused on getting your dream job, so good for you. Hopefully that's what you're gonna do. But yes, because you should never hate your job. Your job should be like free. It should be like, how are they paying me for this? Because I actually love doing this. That's what your job should be, honey. I don't care if you're like, I wouldn't love any job. There's something that you love doing that you would love if you could just get paid for it. And you can get paid for almost anything. I promise you. You can make your own business. Do anything, honestly. Do something that you love, because you don't want to be an adult that's miserable coming home every day like, oh, I have work tomorrow, I hate work. No, literally, I'm like, I love work. I'm so excited to work tomorrow. I was really like, I'm so excited to wake up tomorrow so I can film this video. That's my work, but I freaking love it. It's so fun. I literally was so excited to do nails. I have a client tomorrow. I'm so excited for her to come and do her nails. Literally, you should love your job, honey, because it's also going to be something you sadly have to do for almost the rest of your life. Consistency and discipline over motivation. You want to know why? Because if you're just waiting till you're motivated, you're almost never going to get anything done. Because you're honestly never motivated to go to the gym. You're never motivated to do any of that kind of stuff. It's about discipline, honey, and consistency. It's about disciplining yourself every day to wake up early and consistently doing it so your body gets used to it. Disciplining yourself to go to the gym all the time. Consistently doing it so you just get used to it, and that's just your routine, honey. It is about consistency and discipline. If you want something, you just got to be consistent. You got to give yourself discipline. You got to be like, you know what? I don't care if I'm tired for the gym today. I literally didn't even go to the gym last week, or I just started going to the gym. Well, I have no reason to be tired right now. I need to get up and go to the gym, right? Like, you need to get yourself used to that. You need to discipline yourself in positive, good ways to get yourself to the goal, because you don't have your parents disciplining you anymore. Oh, you brush your teeth or do this or else I'm going to discipline you. You don't have that no more. It's up to you, honey. So you got to make sure you discipline yourself. Oh, if I don't go to the gym tomorrow, guess what? I'm gonna or I'm just gonna feel bad tomorrow. Like, literally, because when you skip stuff like that, you do end up feeling bad. So, like, yeah, discipline yourself for things like that, so then you'll end up doing it, because if that's gonna be how you're gonna reach the goal, that's how you're gonna reach the goal, honey. And that's that. So yeah, discipline and consistency over motivation, 100%. Stop worrying about motivation. Stop worrying about all that motivation this, because you can't make yourself feel motivated every day. You almost never really will be. I'm never motivated to really go to the gym. Sometimes I actually am, and I love the gym. I started to love the gym. You know why? I used to hate waking up 4 a.m. for the gym. You know how boring and hard that is? It is hard as heck, because then I gotta come home and shower and do all this. It's so freaking annoying. But you know what? I started loving it, and now I'm actually obsessed with my routine. And I love the gym, and I love waking up at 4 a.m. You do not have to wait to do adult things. And what I mean by this is you don't have to wait to open up a bank account. Open up that bank account now. Start saving now. Start getting a car now. Do all the things you would do as an adult right now. Stop waiting. Oh, I want to get an apartment one day. Okay, then start saving now. Start working. Do whatever. Get a job, start making money from whatever, start a business. Literally do that now. If you want to start a business when you're older, start the business now, because guess what? You're going to slowly upgrade your website, update this over time, update, and you'll learn more, and you'll have more knowledge, so it will be easier. Don't stop thinking, oh, when I'm adult, that's when I'll know how to start a business. You'll never know how to do things until you start to do it, and you just learn. So start now, honey, because stop thinking, oh, I'm a kid and I won't do it well, or da-da-da. No, because starting now, guess what? My first YouTube video was so awkward. I was probably sitting there like straight the whole time like this. I remember the whole thing, and I was like just talking so slow and so like boring. Literally, I was so bad at this YouTube thing at first, but over time, guess what? I got good at it. Like, literally, when I first started, do you think I was good? Honey, I was horrible. When I first started nails, do you think that I was good? No, honey, I was horrible. But guess what? Over time, I learned, and now I'm prepared for when I'm adult. I'm going to already be good at YouTube. I'm going to already be good at nails. I won't have to stress about that, and I won't have to start learning once I'm older and waste another 3 years and then I'm 23 or something. Like, no. Get this in your mind. Your parents are just people. Stop worrying so much about them. Oh, they say you need to be a doctor, you need to be this, you need to be that. Stop worrying, because guess what? Once you're older and you have to be a doctor one day because you wanted to please your parents, and you're miserable coming home every day after work, miserable, working all the time, and you hate it, that's your own fault, because you shouldn't have listened to your parents. Because guess what? They're not going to care anymore about you. They're not going to praise you every day and be like, oh my God, you're so amazing for having this job. They're not even going to care anymore over time. It will just be like your normal job, and it's just normal to them. So honestly, stop caring so much about what they think. Do what's going to make you happy. I don't care if they say, oh, they're going to kick me out, or they're going to be mad at me, or da-da-da. Stop caring, bro. They're just people. They can't do much to you, honey. They literally can't do much to you. They're just people. Stop caring, because honestly, if they tell you, oh, you can't do this, do you think my family was like, oh, yeah, we're going to support you in not doing school and starting a business when you're this young and da-da-da? You think they supported me? You must be out of your mind, honey. Nobody supported me. Not one person. Not one person. They're all like, oh, but you still need school. Oh, you still need a plan B. Oh, you still... Honey, just stop being like, oh, it's impossible. I could easily have said that. But I said, you know what? I don't really care. I'm going to just do it anyway, because they're just people. What can they really do? Discipline me, ground me, da-da-da. Whatever. Honestly, work for your future. Don't be like disrespectful to your parents. I'm not saying none of that. Like, be respectful to them. You know, say, I respect your mom and dad. I respect that you want me to be a doctor, but you know what? That's not going to make me happy. And I don't want to be miserable the rest of my life just because I want to make you happy. Literally say that kind of stuff to them. Speak up. They're just people. They can't do much to you except for yell at you and make you scared for a minute, honey. Who cares? So yeah, your parents do not have to believe in you for you to do something. Don't be like, oh, well, I can't be a music artist. My parents say I'm not good enough, or people say I'm not good enough. My friends say I'm not good enough. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, who gives a damn? Literally, who gives a damn? It does not matter what people say. Like I said, do what you're going to do and show them that you can do it. You don't have to tell them, oh, I'm going to do it one day. Just do it. Just stay silent and do it. One day they're going to be like, wait, hold up. How did you become a famous YouTuber? How did you become a famous singer? Wait, how did that even happen? You're going to be like, I don't know. Also, one random thing I want to throw in here is stop planning for a plan B. You know what? If you're like, my goal is to be a singer, but that's really hard, and like, it's really hard to get into that industry, and I don't really know, so I'm gonna have a plan B. My plan B is gonna be I'm gonna work at a coffee shop. Guess what? The minute you even fail once at plan A, you're gonna be like, okay, I guess I failed. Plan B. And you're just going to go straight to plan B, when you could have kept working for plan A until you got there, because, honey, it's a certain amount of steps you have to do to get there. You have to learn, then you have to get better, and and you eventually get there. So if you just would have kept going and working for plan A, you would have eventually got there. Who cares if you wouldn't have made money for the first 3 years? At least you're not going to be miserable the rest of your life. You're going to get what you want, honey. So cancel out that plan B, because that's going to only set you up for failure. You're going to let yourself fail and just go straight to plan B. No. When you fail, you stay at plan A. You just keep working for plan A until you get it. Because the people that are devoted to something and they actually want it and they actually work that hard for it, they get it. Literally, they always get it. When they do never give up, they always get it. Literally, if you have to work for something till you die, who cares? At least you didn't live your life miserable saying, what if I would have got this? What if I would have had my dream life or my dream job? What if I wish I could have that? At least you don't say I wish. At least you're like, okay, I was working for it and I almost have it. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, just work for it, honey. Stop looking at the plan B. Stop planning for a plan B. Just do your plan A. Don't care if your parents say you need a plan B. Everybody always tells me every day, oh, you need a plan B, you need a plan B. I don't need no plan B, honey. And now guess what? I'm showing them that I don't need no plan B. I have plan A, because if I only have plan A and I work for plan A, I'm going to get plan A. If I'm like, oh, I have a point at plan A where I'm allowed to quit and go to plan B, then no, obviously I'm not going to get it. It's going to be hard. I'm going to fail a couple times. Almost in everything you will. But I'll get it. Because I never set myself up for failure by adding a plan B in there. So yeah, I'm still learning every day, but that's the 10 things that I learned that I thought was very useful and that I thought I could share with you guys, because I love you girls and I don't gatekeep. I tell you guys all the good information, all the good things I learned in life. I tell you guys my own stuff I learned, things I've been through, lessons I learned from them. And yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, go subscribe, because you can be a part of this community at the mansion, and we'd love to have you here, honey. We welcome everybody and anybody. It's a mansion. We have room for you. So come in and join by subscribing, tapping the button. Stay tuned for my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.